I was invited to a £10,000 Rainbow Six Siege tournament featuring some of the biggest creators in the whole game, the Creator Rumble. There were 7 creators plus me. We were all given 4 teammates who had basically no like Siege experience at all. Usually every team had one player that had a little bit of experience and everybody else had no experience with Siege. We were playing a round robin tournament, which means best of ones, and in the finals it would be a best of 3. Now I've never done anything competitive like this at all, so reluctantly I said yes, but it did not go as I'd planned at all. Just 2 weeks before the tournament, one of the worst possible things that could happen started happening. My PC was completely breaking down. Everything was suddenly unplayable. Mouse was dying, the streams were crashing, games were having low FPS, everything. The PC was basically acting possessed because there was no fixes for this, nothing, and even like fail searching for everything. Even with my tech friends, no results. And as if assigned by Chanka himself, there's barely 2 weeks left of the tournament, and here in Norway it's kind of difficult for me to get a rig within that time span, so I'm starting to stress the heck out. The second problem with all of this is that I'm clearly the underdog here. I'm a player who just memes around, holds is fun, and does like unserious strategies, and only hits diamond a few handful times, red crow and, you know, Crimson Heist, and that's about it realistically. Which in short means that everyone in the lobby that we're going to be facing of the content creators is going to have either more hours than me or higher ranks than me. So let's get into how it went when I entered my first ever Rainbow Six Siege tournament. So sometime in April this year, I started multi-streaming, which means that I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. After I started doing this, something went completely wrong with the rig. Reverse, it would work on both fine, and then suddenly, boom, it wouldn't just stop working. It wouldn't give me any other indicators. This came off as a mystery to me. There was no tools indicating anything specific faulty error, except for sometimes my power would randomly spark to 0% wattage, but that just looked like a software error. We couldn't find anything. I had like a whole team working on my PC. Nothing was working. So eventually I just had to bite the bullet and accept that I had to get a new rig. Now, the problem with this is that it's only 10 days before the tournament. The website that I ordered the computer from says that it takes 8 before they can ship it. I have no room to spare before I can get this rig. So what I have to do is I have to do all of the prep work. I have to prep all of the files, my configs, everything for Siege. I have to get my hard drive, get everything ready in order to that when this computer arrives, I can instantly boot it up and get some practice games in before the tournament. Hopefully it arrives on time. I'm just praying that it's going to be doing that. And then, as if that wasn't enough, my hard drive dies. My secondary hard drive dies, and I lose all the footage that I had that I needed in order to stay assured with my YouTube schedule, which is why there's been like very weird upload schedule lately. It's as if they actually do not want me to play this tournament for any reason. After working endless hours, luckily I'm on summer break, so it's fine. I have all of the backup footage prepped. I have gotten back on my feet. Videos are ish back on track. And I get a text message. Huh? Your order's been delayed. The delay is luckily only to the day of the tournament, which means that I'm going to be able to get my rig at 18:00. The tournament starts at 19:00. I have an hour to spare. Now, luckily, the rig actually arrived, though. It arrived 1 hour earlier than estimated, so I had 2 hours before the stream, which gave me time to download all of the games and actually get in 1 or 2 games with the stack before we're going to play, like, our first games. And that brings me into the team and the format. Let's talk quickly about that. Like I briefly mentioned, the criteria for this tournament was that we needed 1 Siege creator on each team, and then 4 players that had little to no experience with Siege. Ubisoft did their best to try and balance out the teams as much as they could by having 1 or 2 FPS or hard FPS content creators on each team, 1 player that had touched Siege a little bit, and then 1 player that hadn't touched it at all. The Siege creators that were in the tournament was me, MeatyMarley, Snedgie, BikiniBodhi, Alyttleon, Alicia, Kudos, and Rascal 100. Now, who was on my team? Starting out is Mr. Dalek JD, a content creator in Call of Duty Zombies with 2.8 million subscribers, who's a big community staple. Otto, who is an insane Marvel Rivals creator with 350,000 subscribers, has hit the top ranks in the game, etc. Crazy player. So Marcus, a Valorant professional and content creator who has ludicrous aim. And lastly, Cyro, who's a Warzone content creator with 240,000 subscribers and a lot of experience in other FPSs too, mostly Battle Royales, but has also barely touched Rainbow Six Siege. And then finally, it is yours truly, the Silly Goose, Girtania. I have about 5,000 hours in Siege. I played it since release. I have 164,000 subscribers on YouTube at the point of making this video. By the way, you guys can also help me out with, because only 30% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. If you don't want to miss out on uploads and want to help out the channel to grow a little bit, feel free to just double check that you're subscribed. It's free, helps me out a ton, and helps me reach the goal of 200,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Bit of a hopeful stretch, but hey, we can get there. The tournament was played in 2 brackets, where the winners of each bracket would face off in a best of 3, but the brackets were played in a best of 1 scenario. My team was part of bracket B, where it was me, team captain of Team Black Eyes, Kudos as team captain of Lord Orchid, Alyttleon as team captain of Ember Rice, and Kini, also known as BikiniBodhi, as the team captain of Team Daybreak. The rules are the same as in Pro League, except for that we have no skin limitations, and we're also only playing on Clubhouse, Cafe, Bank, Border, and Chalet. Those are the reworked / remodernized maps that came in with Siege X, which is kind of like what's going to be like flaunted here or like showcased. It's also had the added benefit of letting it become a little bit easier for the players who didn't already play Siege or had no experience with Siege, because it's less maps for them to learn. They don't have to learn like the whole map rotation. Now, if you don't know what I mean with modernized maps, it's basically just that like Siege X introduced a new fancy way of saying, oh, we've fixed the lighting, we've added a little bit more color texture to the map, so it's easy to differentiate different rooms and different player outlines, etc. They've also added interactable objects, which I absolutely love, which like gas pipes, fire extinguishers, and metal detectors. Now, with a prize pool being as hefty as it is, I had to set up like a little bit of a strategy, so this is how I set up my team. I started by looking at my teammates and asking myself what like FPS experience did they have from before, and my experience with Siege especially, but also like generally with any FPS, is that working in pairs is usually the most effective way of creating good strategies or like utilizing people's actual potential properly. So by creating designated partners, I can utilize the maximum potential of each player. This is how I chose each partner. I chose to make the following duos: Cyrus and Marcus, Otter and Dalek. The fragging pair of Cyro and Marcus was my first pair that I immediately looked at. They have experience from Valorant, Apex, and Call of Duty, which all can be transferred into pure gunplay and Siege. I decided to give them a shot together because I think they can do very quick callouts in a rapid succession with each other and actually like benefit a lot from the skill set that they both carry. Dalek and Otter both have experience in slower FPSs, Marvel Rivals, and Call of Duty Zombies, and with that, I think that they can benefit a lot more from intel gathering and support operators because they're great at communicating what everybody else needs to see here and etc. This again brings me to why Otter and Dale's options for operators were initially Thermite and Thatcher, and also Walden Isle operators on defense and Rook / intel gathering on defense. This is also why I chose to give Marcus and Cyro access to Finka and Thunderbird. So Marcus specifically got Finka and Thunderbird because what we noticed was that he really liked the spear gun, and that is available on both Thunderbird on defense and Finka on attack. This allowed him to have less to think about and could just use the same weapon on both sides. Cyro, on the other hand, got access to his Zami, which I thought was kind of fun because that was his choice. Initially, I let them all choose their own stuff, obviously, but I wanted to sort of like guide him a little bit. By giving him access to like a Zami, he was able to utilize a lot more of his creative stuff from Warzone, how you take engagement, because he could choose where to have the cover, and this allowed him to be able, like we saw it in the tournament that like it actually turned out to be really well. And again, back to Dalek, I decided to give Dalek Rook most of the rounds because Rook provided us a lot of value, especially considering the fact that we have a lot of players in this tournament that doesn't play Siege enough to where headshotting automatically is going to be like an instant thing. So Rook having the extra HP, etc. is great in itself, but also because Dalek then didn't have to worry too much about everything else going on in the game, because he could just set and forget operators, right? Put down the gadgets, everybody picks up the armor, he's now done his part, he can help me do the setup. I can ping him around, and I can help him we can do the prep when we're on defense. So in Otto's case, we didn't really have any specific operators for him because his account bugged out just before like when we started playing together in the start, we noticed that his account didn't have the unlocks, like he didn't have the operators that he was supposed to have, because these were accounts that they were given to by Ubisoft, those who hadn't already played Siege, but because Otto had like tried Siege in a previous instance, he didn't have like the code didn't work for him, so he didn't get any operators to begin with. So we only got the renown that we got for grinding together, which meant that he was like just picking whatever was comfortable for him, and turned out to be a striker quite early on. Now for yours truly, me, I decided that since I'm taking the charge, right, I want to do something that's initiative, etc. So what I chose is on attack, I chose Sledge, Buck, and Lion primarily, because Lion lets me do a countdown attack. It's very easy for me to say when this bell goes, I was able to just let them push in with me at that timer. I could also use Sledge and Buck to create the pathways and areas that we needed to cover. Basically just like adding in the fact that I can dictate pacing, engagements, and tempo and pathing throughout the rounds, which is kind of like what you should do as a team captain, especially if you have a team that doesn't fully understand Siege, right? So it was just in order to help them get the most out of their rounds. Now for defense, I picked Doc a lot of the rounds because we were also picking Ruksid, has great synergy with the reservoir operator, same with Thunderbird, right? We're just keeping each other alive, make sure that we get enough engagement. It's a good fragging power operator, all that jazz. I also were picking Kaid when we needed anti-breach because they weren't very comfortable setting up anti-breach, specifically with Kaid because it's a throwable gadget and can be a bit finicky. If you miss it, it's not always that you can gather the claw again. However, I also did want to play some Kapkan, which I would have done if they didn't ban it every single round. I didn't get to play Kapkan anything in the whole tournament. I wonder why. Now that you know what we're heading into, what my plan is, and what's going on, let's head into how my first Siege tournament ever went.
Good morning.
Day 1. The game starts in 1 hour. Team Daybreak is already in the first match. We are second upcoming. My team and I are just playing some quick matches, trying to get a feel for the fundamentals of the game, as we haven't really played together before this. Once Team Daybreak finishes up their match, we end up going into the veto phase against them, where the eventual map that is chosen is Clubhouse. Clubhouse is one of the maps that we got to play during our warm-up session with my team. BikiniBodhi, my friend and opponent in this upcoming match, has some crazy lineups with Valorant talents and other FPS players, so naturally, we got lock in.
Your go-to dip for McDonald's chicken nuggets.
All right.
Oh,
that's the garlic one. Just garlic one, because garlic is
garlic.
Mwah. Yeah.
Wow. Sweet and sour for me.
Sweet and sour is good too. Yeah. Nah. Banger.
I got strawberry.
I like sweet and sour. I like sweet and sour, but I'm a barbecue guy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not huge on barbecue. You know, like barbecue-based pizzas and stuff. It's just like, nah.
Oh, mate, I love that. I prefer that to the normal bases.
Dude, I'm just envisioning like the cast is going back and then looking at our shit where we're just talking about like dip sauce and stuff. I envision the cast is going back like looking at our shit and being like, they're talking about dip sauce. That's what's that interesting.
Talking about what? Sorry?
Like dip sauces for like chicken nuggets and shit. Hell yeah. See if you can push with me. Hold that guy.
Nice.
Last guy's on the right, I think. Hold up. There you go.
Nice.
My God.
I'm getting shot.
Go to windows.
Dead.
Nice.
See that window?
Yeah, they're breaking the hatch.
Okay, yeah, that's good, that's good. Yeah, come over here. Throw one of your gadgets there on that.
Being wall bangs.
Now you get like cover, so you can contest this.
Oh, I see.
Like they have to push. Oh, set the other way. Oh, they're opening the wall. Oh, Kenny's outside there. That's the last guy. 1v4. You got this. Oh. Yeah. Oh! Silo, you got this. He's planting close to your door. Oh!
He's too good, man.
Yeah.
He listened to the audio, didn't he?
Yeah. You gotta be planting. Yeah. So they are on B. Red ping and then on B. That's all we know. One's close right and one's on your left. That's what you have. Oh, there you go. That's right.
Also, could you just like look at B? On me. He just jumped down that hatch.
Oh.
Gert, you got two on the other side of your wall. One pushing left. One man around the corner, Marcus. Nice.
Woo! Let's go!
There's a guy coming to your left, Gert, through here.
Yeah. I need to reload. There's a guy behind you.
Yeah, can you watch that?
2 versus 3 now. Down to the last 40 seconds here. Zyro takes so much damage inside of the bathroom, and now it's just down to Girtania.
One here. Reloading is begin. Going around.
Oh yeah, to there. Okay.
Being left.
There we go.
Nice.
Nah, this guy's different, chat. Nah, this guy's different. Did you see that one tap to the head?
Oh, holy shit.
Yo, you
What
are.
the hell?
Yo, that pistol shot was actually a
You know what's
joke.
even more BM? If you look at my shotgun, you see the charm that's on the gun, or like the gun chain there? That's Keeney's, if you sub to Keeney, you get this charm.
Yep.
There we go, and then we can push through here together. Should be one guy on the right.
Let me repel up.
Oh, Marcus.
No, you won't get.
Something like that. They did do really well. Whoa! That's unfortunate.
Right here, on my ping. If he picks together, I got him. Nice.
Nice.
Woo, let's go.
Big up Master Chief.
Master Keith. Then we drop. Then we trade for each other. Push Marcus. He should be behind you.
In a cave.
One should be close here.
Tag.
One is close. One is close. You can get him.
Four.
Perfect.
Zenos has found himself down, and now it's just the MC Fixer and the BikiniBodhi, and it's just MC Fixer that's left up standing. But Girtania is down, but not out. 22 and 3 for now. A spray through the wall, a prey from Fixer. Won't get anything. Zyro with a finish, and Black Ice. They will be the first ones to collect that match point.
Dude, look at you guys cooking it up. Let's go.
You like that angle? You like that angle? Sit down, boy.
Yeah,
Sit down.
It was a big trade on Benny though. Big
Yeah, you guys did really good.
job, guys.
He's very weak. Very weak.
Right.
On the left he is.
Can you cover me? I'm going to try and plant.
Yep.
Okay, we try.
Oh, stun. Directly down parallel. I can't get the.
Is it, how low is it?
I didn't get a hit on him.
Keep them in the match. He tries and tries his best. It's around the boxes, trying to find something. Only 30 seconds. Pulse will be racing. It's the Boss G versus the UMP, and it's the Boss G on top. Girtania for Black Ice. What a performance. Winning out on Clubhouse here.
Look at this guy, he's flicking, bro.
Damn.
Unbelievably, we didn't just win the match against BikiniBodhi and the team. We won 7-3, which is very good. We also had like a change. The team was starting to feel like we were synergizing well. We were playing together. We were playing Siege. Like properly. Getting a little bit more confident because I played really well that match and so did my team. I'm afraid to let the cockiness get to my head. I proceed to reset, tell the team which operators that we're going to be using for the next match, and I encourage them by explaining the positive things that they did the last match and the little small improvements points that we had, how they won the gunfights and etc. We lock in and we get ready for game 2. So, since we talked about dip last time, what are we talking about this time when we're waiting for the games to start?
Moments.
Alright, let's go.
Win.
Alright, I'm getting you wall hacks for a bit.
UAV online.
They're gonna be like in that area, so careful there. But they're gonna. There's one. Oh, he's on site. 10 seconds.
I think it's on
Hey, let's
Oh,
go!
nice
shot.
Wanna break?
He should be like lobby.
On Zyro.
Oh yeah, he's up top. He's up top. How did he not die, bro?
Can you reinforce all of those back walls, Otto? You come here, Syro. You reinforce these. You two reinforce all of those back walls. No, not that one. Syro. Syro.
What's that?
Those.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh,
take
those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those.
Yep. I can see that.
One side here. One side here. Nice.
You
Good
mean
kill.
that?
Good kill, Syro.
Is that the pro? I'm the pro. Get out of here.
Let's fucking
Hey,
run.
hey,
Look at you guys. You guys don't even need a fucking IGL. What's going on the stairs here?
Oh my! Oh my god, they just hit me from like 3 angles at once. This guy pushes your left, I got him. Not right next to me.
Careful, don't hide, don't peek, don't peek. Let's go. It was in this corner last scene.
Enemy spotted.
Dead. You guys push in garage, one of you drone for the others. I'm gonna try and get rid of some utility they have. Oh, hi. Well, that's awkward. Alright.
One.
I'm going for the plans. Wait. Fall back, and play on each other. We win the tournament with plan too.
Man.
He should have died.
So what we do now is we can literally just, yeah. So in that situation, because you have drones and stuff, you have so much intel that you never have to peek anything. GG's.
I mean, you say all you had, but one thing you certainly had today was a very good and capable team, right? Because yes, you, especially on that second map of today, Marcus was popping off double digits for him.
Yeah, it was working really well. And like another thing that we had as an advantage was just before we played in. So we tried specifically to ban for bank. The last game we played as like a practice, like a quick match, just was on bank. And I noted that like all of them started getting the flow of like where to push, where to go. So like just the take we did basically on garage there, the last round, was what we basically did before that. So it felt like very confident there.
Gert, congratulations on your 6 points. You played 2-1-2. The only team out of Group A and Group B to have played 2 and 1-2.
That just about wraps up day 1. Now we know that next week we have one more match in our bracket against Kudos' team, and this is a team that we kind of feel like is one of the powerhouses in the tournament, one of the ones that has been performing really well. So with that week, what do we do with the prep? My team and I did want to practice a little bit, but as it turns out, like, all of us have life going on. We have other necessities to deal with. Everybody else is running their own YouTube channels, having jobs, etc. So we didn't actually get any time to practice. However, Marcus did end up playing a little bit off stream, practicing a little bit by himself, also asking a few very relevant questions and chatting a little bit with the loadouts and stuff, trying to figure stuff out. I, on the other hand, decided to spend my time watching some VODs. I've done this before, whenever when I was in King of Nordic, I also did this. It's one of the things that I like the most about Siege, is watching players and learning how the players play, not the specific Siege. So in this case, I was watching Kudos' VOD, or his POV of how the games went, and trying to see if I could see anything that we could exploit to our advantage. Now, we didn't really come over anything particular, except they like to do either very coordinated pushes or no coordination at all. I did also rewatch my own VODs. Most importantly there, the thing that I found out was that my duo partner strategies worked. Dalek was doing great with the comms game, and Marcus was doing really well with his weapon, playing off of Cyro. Otto also playing off of Dalek's info. However, I did notice that we were a little bit behind on the gathering on information on attack, so I decided that for the next session I'm going to try to instruct Dalek to do a little bit more droning, gathering a little bit more intel before we go in. Day 2 of the tournament starts, and I'm booting up my stream at 18:00, but before this, I've played 1.5 hours with Marcus and some of the time with Cyro as well, because he arrived at the call, warming up, practicing, talking a bit, bantering, just memeing around. Our match is one of the highly anticipated matches today, because if we win this match, we are guaranteed a spot in the finals against whoever wins in the bracket A. I'm nervous as heck. Like I said, the stream was booted up. It's at twitch.tv/Girtania. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 18:00 Central European time every week, unless there's something very special going on, which I will be announcing in my Discord. The links for those are down below. As we get invited to the lobbies, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I feel my heart pounding, because I know that if we win this, we're through to the finals, but there's actually a second way we can actually get through this. The main stats are win-loss of matches. However, if those are equal for both teams, the deciding factor is the round loss difference, and we did 7-0 against Alyttleon and 7-3 against Kini, so we have a very solid chance of proceeding regardless if Alyttleon beats Kudos. However, I do want to win this, right? It would be fun going flawless. During the map banning phase, we end up on Border. Border is one of those maps that we actually got twice during our warm-up session, so my team is feeling a little bit confident. We figured out a few pushes and stuff. So when I'm allowed to decide which side we start on, I decide on attack. And when the bans roll in, I feel betrayed. Ha, pussy! He literally said yesterday on Twitter that he wouldn't ban Capcom. I feel they banned Capcom. They tweeted Kudos, their team captain, tweeted, "Won't be a problem. I'm not gonna ban Capcom." Everybody has so far banned Capcom against me. I know it's my most played operator, but it just makes me so sad I haven't been able to play him so far in the tournament. I lock in because now I'm angry. Yeah, they're going for the door and windows. Hold up. Chill. There we go. Perfect. Oh, he's in. He's pushing you. Nice. In that corner. Left side. Yeah. Nice. Go in the fuse.
Nice. Good job.
Right up the stairs. Yeah, he's in the fountain there in the doorway. Yeah. Nice.
Two pushing me.
Oh, team kill.
They team shot. They team shot Kyle.
Oh my god.
Oh, and that's Kyle too. Oh, that's rough for them.
Last guy low.
It's not bad.
Woo! That's the last guy. Come on. We got this. Just chill. Just chill with time. Alright, you have 45 seconds on you. Just take time.
Mate, I can't break it.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
The left.
Yeah. In the wall. In the wall.
Oh, he's weak. I got him. We traded. Unlucky, bro.
Unlucky,
Man, if I had 2 more bullets!
He's wall banging me. See your close left.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh no, don't open anything. Gun.
I have your push.
Yeah. Oh, he's in.
One more push.
He's in. They're both in.
Two. Last guy.
Let's go!
Nice.
Come on, one more round, boys. One more round.
One more round and we're in the finals.
Man, I suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna drone this. One more here on my 2 ping to your left. Go close left now. Nice.
Nice.
Let's fucking go! Another dude, the comms are so fucking good. What the fuck, boys? Finals. The day is finally here. What everything's been building up to. We booted up the stream at my usual time. Me, Otto, and Cyro are now currently playing a few quick matches just to warm up and get the vibes going. One of the biggest changes today when we're warming up is that I'm noticing that Cyro is really confident. He's taking good gunfights with his army. He's using the abilities great. He's roam clearing. He's doing everything that he's supposed to do in every single game. A clear improvement from last time. And he told me to play a little bit off stream, but not a lot. After a few of our games, the rest of the squad hook up. After a few games, the rest of the squad logs on. We group up and we start playing the few matches that we need to warm up. We get like 2 or 3 in of them, and the vibes are immaculate. But I'm still very stressed. I'm feeling like this is beyond my reach. Woo! Where is he?
Hey, weak man, they won't let up.
Right.
Oh, one pushing. Marley's pushing to the right. On 2 ping.
Go up and watch this on the outside. Yep. Yeah, behind us, I think.
Yep.
Yep. He's peeking on the back.
Oh! Good round though.
Good round.
You guys follow in. Guy close.
Oh.
Yeah, you got Marley. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, close side. Nice. Alright, try and plant. Just stick it. YOLO. You got it. It's gonna come from the door. Yeah, he's on the
pushing.
door. Let's go!
Nice.
Yes! Let's go! That's the fucking energy we need.
Let's go. Good shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an entry on that after too.
We'll get behind here. Can you flash behind there when you get the chance?
Yeah, I don't
Give me the flash in.
Ah, don't worry. I got him. We're good. Nice!
Nice. They're breaking down this barricade here.
Alright, I'm going downstairs. You guys keep pushing. Right, move away from the diffuser. Yeah, you're down there. Good.
He's in that room.
Let's go!
Huge, brother.
Look at this shit. Look at you guys cooking. Right, auto try and plant. I'll cover.
Yeah. Good shit.
Let's go. Woo! Boo! We got him.
Perfect.
Shit. Oh, they're planted.
Oh, is that B?
Yeah, that's B. Alright,
Shit.
go plant.
Good
go
game,
defuse.
guys.
Let's go! GG1! Woo! GG!
Let's keep the composure though. Gotta get to 2 games, 1.
Let's go! The first game ended way closer than we liked. Even though it's a 7-3 scoreline, that is very deceptive. A lot of these rounds were super close. It could have easily been a 7-5 or even a loss for us. Between the game, my main focus is to hype up my team and then also clarify a few of the mistakes that we corrected during the games. I want to ensure that my team understands that it is completely okay to make mistakes. It is completely okay to lose rounds, but I want our mentality to be that we talk about it. And they mostly agree with me on every platform here. Round 2 is just about to start. I'm stressed. My heart is racing. I'm genuinely like thinking we can win this. We can't win this, right? Right?
He's going down, dead.
Ultra, I'm watching this whole.
Flash on ping 4. Yep, on ping 4.
Oh, hi, it's in the hallway. Okay, you guys got this. Nice!
Nice! Insane shot, Syra, bro.
Brother, did you see the snap I did on Marley? Wow.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, mate, I'm turned. Let's go.
There you go. One more on the door.
Nice, Marcus.
Door down, door down, door down.
I need to heal.
See if you can keep off the door and start defusing. Marcus, hold him. Just go for the defuse. Yeah, there we go.
Kill one.
Good.
Nice.
Let's go.
I can actually just watch all that. Yeah, I can see that whole way. Already, yep.
Double kill.
Down the far right side.
See if you can continue pushing up. That's him. He's down. He's down. Should be behind those boxes on your left there. Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Right there.
Let's go.
Are they in?
No, not yet. It went
Oh,
there.
the door. He's going in.
Marley on there.
Good shit. Walk in.
And then you like now the glass can see through that, so you can just wait a bit. Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Hi, in bathroom, Perfect. Bathroom, the door down. Stop up. Just throw all through.
He's coming out the window.
Oh, he's running out. Phased. He's coming back in. He's gonna come to the rotate now. Nice, you're down there.
Nice.
Oh, he's holding the angle.
Oh.
He watched me. Don't be.
Nice, one more. Go to the right.
Wait. One's down upstairs.
Down.
Is low, Marcus. You got this.
I'm holding you across.
Yeah, nice. And the last guy's on the other side.
He's coming out.
There's an way.
Let's go!
Oh my god.
Two-piece for the win.
Black Ice will be your champions of the first ever Creator Rumble. And a fantastic performance coming through from them.
He just fucking matrixed them. We got fucking Neo in this team, dude.
Lovely
No way,
stuff.
no way.
I can't believe it. We actually won. Like, we did win the tournament. Way beyond my reach, what I thought, but holy, I did not expect that. Personally, I enjoyed this event a lot. Did not think that I would, actually. I was very skeptical when I was asked if I wanted to join. Competitive Siege is really fun, but it's also a little bit outside of my usual comfort zone. So it was very different for me. A very unique experience. I personally would like to thank the whole team that I had. Everybody was staying super motivated. They were very clear with communications, very clear when they wanted to play, when they could play, and just generally kept an insanely good vibe, even though it was a game that they didn't understand and had like a lot of issues with, because this is way outside of their comfort zone as well. So huge thanks to the team. The format itself was super interesting. I actually really liked the idea of this group where most of the players don't really know what they're doing, and then you have to lead them, taking this kind of dad role in Siege. I was teaching people who had no clue how to play Siege, but had clues about other FPSs, how to do core Siege stuff. And it felt really fun. It felt like I was rediscovering some of the love that I have for Siege, some of the uniqueness that it provides. Honestly, really wholesome experience. One of my only criticisms to the format was actually that I felt like it was very unfortunate that it was best of ones in the early stages. I would love for this to be like a best of 3 format or a longer style format where the players get to evolve a little bit more, learn a little bit more about the game. But obviously that's hard to make for so many players that doesn't really have Siege as their main game yet and choose to play with us Siege creators. So I absolutely get the issue with it, but it would be so much more fun if we get to like improvise and adapt more with the players. Maybe even do like draft leagues where we can swap players with other people, because that could also be a very interesting feature, if possible, of course. One of the things that I think Ubisoft did that was really smart with the settings for this tournament was that we had the only modernized maps system. We only had the new maps that were like changed very recently, which led us to only 5 active maps. Now, the reason that this is huge for us is that it makes the drafting very fast. Obviously, that's very convenient for us that just the draft phase, me, the other creators. However, it also made it so that it wasn't as vast of a game for the new creators to learn. There's a lot of aspects of Siege that you need to learn with every single map, but only learning 5 maps is substantially easier than learning the whole competitive pool. That is one of the best things that I think that they chose for this. That is like a underrated thing that we might have like not really thought of during the process of this. One of the things that I would have loved for a future iteration would actually be limited operator pool. I've been saying this for a long time that I think Siege should have a game mode where you have less operators available, because sometimes the meta feels so figured out, and with only the 6 bans that we have and 1 per round, it can be a little bit frustrating playing the same lineups almost every single round. Having a season where Mira is completely banned and then you have to fix more with his army also allows for unique strategies to evolve. Take one of the examples that we have had with Keeney when I've been playing with him on my own time, which has been that we've been playing Bar on Stage on Clubhouse, which is a bomb set that is completely off the meta, but is substantially easier to play once you figure out a good setup using his army castle and stuff like that. Not something you see traditionally now. I also think this would again help the newer players learn the game, because you could limit it to like 10 operators per side, making it substantially easier for newer players to just figure out which operator they want to pick. I also think it showcases a lot of the skill for the team captains. If they're forced to use different operator pools or have different draft phases, then it makes it a little bit more unique on how they approach the game, which I think is really fun, especially when you have to build a new strategy around them. And this begs me the question, what would you guys like to change? What would you guys have for this format? Feel free to comment it below, because I would love to hear other people's feedback. I'm also giving feedback written to Ubisoft for this, because they want to host more of these. It was fairly decent success, so feel free to drop down a comment below on what you think we could do in a tournament like this. I again quickly want to thank Ubisoft for letting me partake in this tournament, my teammates for being so insane vibes, the other creators for being such good teammates for the other creators in the tournament, because that creates the whole experience. It's not fun if it's just like a one-way street, right? And I would also like to thank you guys for watching the videos, you guys for subscribing, being part of my community, because without you guys I wouldn't be able to partake in stuff like this. It's only because we've built a community on this channel that Ubisoft invites me to these kinds of things, and I get these opportunities, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate it a ton. Genuinely. Let me know what you guys think of this types of format for video. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I haven't really had any content ideas that fitted it, but when I finally got the opportunity to play this tournament, I said a little bit jokingly to my chat, if I make it to semis, I'll make a video on it. Did not expect to win the thing, but here we are. I'd like to give a huge shout out, by the way, to the editing team, who's doing an amazing job with this, working super well with me. They work with some of my favorite YouTubers as well, so insane to get to like collab with these people. Thank you guys so much. Let me know down below if you guys like it. It would be heavily appreciated. Any feedback as well.
All this money on me make me wanna poop.
Now, in case you're wondering about the winnings, so usually the way I run my jam is that anything that we earn on Twitch is used to pay editors and artists in order to make more content. Anything that we earn on YouTube, I usually take out in order to sort of create this opportunity where I can do less of my ordinary daytime job and do more YouTube content. But the prize winnings here actually will go to something a little bit different. Me and Kushon has been trying to save up for a long time in order to adopt a dog. For the longest time, by the way. It's been like 4 years since we started planning this. And honestly, the prize winnings here actually pushed us over the ledge now to where we can get the, like, we can sign up for the breeders list. So we will be adopting a dog in the near future. And yeah, it's huge though to think that like winning a tournament is going to make that. But in case you guys were wondering, that's what it's going to go. Now, lastly, I want to add that to this day, I am still not able to play Capcom against other creators. Sorry for the messy recordings.